Hello, it's LaDonya here from Keep It Crafty with LaDonya, and I'm here with another video hop for the Team JazzleDazzle group. This month we are focusing on DSP, so I have chosen this pack, which is, I've already forgotten the name of it. It is the You're a Peach Designer Series paper. So obviously it comes in 12 by 12 sheets, but this is, I've cut these in half, so these are 12 by 6. So these are the papers that come in the pack, and they are so pretty. Really, really pretty. Little tiny peaches on there. Really pretty. This one and this one are my favourites, I have to say. Definitely like these ones the best. But yes, it's a nice pretty pack, and of course this month we have got 15% off papers, and this is one of the packs of papers that benefits from 15% off. So if you like the pack, get on with your demonstrator and order a pack while they're on offer. I think that runs up until the 2nd of August when that offer finishes. So what I've done, because it's a video hop rather than my own tutorial, I've got everything prepped. So this is all my bits and bobs. I've got some pale papaya and white woven ribbon. I've got 7.5 inches of that. I've stamped out 3 peaches, and on one of them I've used my printer for the word recipes, because I don't have a stamp that says that, and that one's on dimensionals. And then I've got 3 sets of leaves, one of them is on dimensionals. And then we have got some bits and bobs. I'm going to put that to the side for a second. What we're making is a box. So like I said, I've prepped everything. I'm actually using tape today. I don't usually use tape, but recently I've been getting more familiar with it, getting more comfortable with it. So I'm using tape. So that's going to go on the top, and then that's going to be on the front and back flaps, and that's going to be on the side flaps. But I will tell you the measurements of all of those as we go along. This, the base for the box is 11 3/4, so we've got a full length of A4 by 8 1/8. So literally, I just cut a sliver off 1/8 of an inch off the side of the A4 piece of card, and that's left this. And I have scored on this side. I've scored at 1 inch on either side. So score at 1 inch, turn it round, score at 1 inch. And then on this side, I've scored at 1 inch. Then 5 3/4, 6 3/4, because we need the 1 inch spine at the back, and then 10 3/4. So that's all the scoring measurements done. Also, obviously now that I've rounded this corner, this is going to be the top. But to do that, just fold those in, and then fold that way, and then you can get your corner punch in there to punch that corner out. But that's quite straightforward and easy. And so let's get started. I should probably tell you the reason why I need these measurements, because I've made some recipe cards. So they're going to sit inside the box, and these are 5 7/8 by almost 4 1/4, and then if I stack them that way, they are about 7/8 of an inch deep, nearly. So that's why I went for the 1 inch depth, because we're going to put a little stand inside, but I'll show you that when we get to it. So now, where's my pokey tool to get all my, and I thought I had everything ready. Nope, I've put my pokey tool somewhere. There it is. So what we need to do first is put the layers on. So we're going to do the top of the box first. This one is going to sit there, and that is 6 inches by 4 1/4. So we'll just get that one stuck on. And while I'm doing this, I'll just mention, please do, because this is a hop, please do check out the other links below for the other ladies. We're all part of the same team, and really appreciate extra views and thumbs up. So if you could check out the other ladies' videos too, that would be fantastic. So I'm just going to position that where I want it, which will be just there. Press my corners down and then pull my tape out. As I pull my tape out, I'm just squashing it down, just get it nice and stuck. So let's get rid of those, and then we're going to move on to the next layer down, which is this one, and this is 5.5 by 3 3/4. So I've gone down 1/2 inch on these measurements from that one to this one. So I'm going to just do the same again. This is why I prepped everything with the tape and everything, because with it being a video hop, we don't want it to take too long if you've got several videos to go around. So, and obviously tape does take longer than wet glue. So we'll have that one just there. But I do love these papers, and with this project we're going to get to see several of them, but they're just so pretty, so pretty. And then we're going to have this one, because I'm going to put the peaches on top, of which I have lost. Here they are. But if we put them on there, they're a little bit lost with the foliage and the peaches in the background. So I'm going to put that on top so as these stand out a little bit more. And this one is 4 inches by 2 1/4. So that's come down, I can't even remember now what I said. That has come down 1.5 inches from the last layer to this one. So yes, I am enjoying this paper pack. It's really pretty, and I thought it would go well for recipes, and I'll show you all my recipe cards shortly if you are interested. But I'll show you that at the end in case you're not fussed. So there we go, that's those done, and then we'll pop our embellishment bits on, if I can pick them up off the table. Oh dear me, one last one, I can't pick it up. There we go. Right, I'm going to use wet glue for the bottom two. Well, let's figure out where we're going to put them first. So we're going to have maybe one like that. Shall I do that? See, these leaves can be turned upside down, so we could do that. And that, and then pop that one up in the middle. I think we'll do that. So we'll glue that down just here. And this is the Sweet as a Peach stamp set and die set. I will show you those at the end if you are interested. But that's really pretty. So, and I just used, what colours did I use? Pale Papaya for the peach. This one I added a little bit of pumpkin pie on the edge, but these ones I didn't. I just did in the one colour. And then I used Pear Pizzazz for the leaves. So just try and get that an equidistant from the edges as the other one. That's roughly okay. And then the leaves as well. Let's pop a bit over there. So that's that. And then because these are one-dimensionals, I will do these last. Actually, no, I won't. I'll do them now. And then I don't have to worry about pressing down onto the box once it's made. So let's get this on now. This could be a mistake. We shall see. So we'll pop that one up a little bit and in the middle. And recipes is not straight. Obviously, I want to get the wording straight. That looks straight from my angle. Yep, that's straight enough. And then this one. But of course, if you don't have the dies for these are really easy to fussy cut, because they're good images to fussy cut. So if you don't have the die set, you can still do this. So there we go. So that's the front done. And with the sides, I've corner rounded those bits as well, and obviously the box is going to sit like that. So with this being directional paper, I laid it on the way I want it to make sure that I was corner round in the correct corner. So I've done that for both sides like that. So we'll get those put on. Should probably put the lid back on my glue, put that out of the way. Right, so now I've took both end pieces off completely. It's just the side pieces I've left with the tape cover. So we'll stick that down like that and then pull these pieces out. And then just the same on the other side, and then we've got the front and the back to do as well. So we've got glorious weather here today. I hope you can see how nice and bright it is. The sun is pouring in through the big windows over there. I hope you've got nice sunshine too. I think it talks of it for most of the UK, but obviously some of you may be slightly further afield. And I know we've got some dreadful weather in Europe, so let's hope it's affecting as few people as possible. So that's the sides done. Now we'll do the front and the back flaps. And again, I'm just going to take these end pieces off. They're too short to worry about folding over. We'll just fold them and give them a crease with my nail. That's all I do. And then they should stay in position. In fact, I think that one's got more peaches on it. I think I'm going to put this one on this side because this will be at the back. So let's go just there. Yes, in the paper sale at the moment, I think there's 8 different paper packs, all from the annual catalogue. So if you want to bargain on some papers, I recommend you get on and have a look. I do sell them, so if you need somebody, give me a shout. I will try and remember to add my email address in the comments. But if you have a demonstrator, so yeah, get on and have a look at the discount at the moment, because beautiful papers. Right, so that's all of the box decorated. So now we can start assembling. So I'm going to do the back first, or should I say like the bottom of the box, because then we'll make sure that the top of the box fits around it, if that makes sense. It may make sense more in a moment when we get to it. I'm just going to get rid of all this tape. The only downside to tape is you end up with a great big pile of these bits, but it still does a good job. Alright, so I'm going to bring that up and I'm going to make a nice right angle just there, and then I'm going to get my bone folder and give it a squash. So I got all the way to the end of my video, made the box and everything, showed you what I'd used, and realised I'd run out of storage space. My video had stopped part way through, so I've just been deleted a load of old videos, and now I will have to show you the finished product. So that is the box made. Luckily we got through to making the box, so you saw all the DSP and measurements that I used. So basically I just stuck all the box together, and I'll put a little thumb notch in there with a 1-inch circle punch, and this is what it's holding. So I've got 20 cards here. They are quite weighty. So we've got this one here. This is Pale Papaya, and I've used the Sweet as a Peach stamp set. And we have got we've got Poppy Parade. No, it is Real Red with the Sweet Strawberry stamp set. Now the others I've used are retired, but I didn't want them too many to be the same. I wanted a variety, so I have used retired stamp sets. I will show you what I've used so as you can see what I've done. So we've got Pumpkin Pie cardstock and ink with the Lemon Zest stamp set. Then we've got the same stamp set with Daffodil Delight for the lemon. And then we have got Granny Apple Green using Slice of Happiness for the kiwis. So that's what I've used, which gives us 20 recipe cards. Now what my plan was to have this in the bottom. This was shown previously, but I don't think you know what the measurements are. So let me just say it's 7 1/4 inches in that direction by 6 inches in that direction. And then on this one I scored at 4 1/4. So then we was left with, let me make sure this is right, 6 by 4 1/4 plus 6 by 3, and then we just folded that. Added on the DSP, and I took 1/8 of an inch off the measurements for the DSP. This one and this one is the same paper, just the different sides of the same piece of paper. And I stuck the ribbon down. It comes down to about here, which is about 1.5 inches, just so as we've got something to pull it up by. My plan was to have this sat in the bottom like so, and then we could pull it up with all the cards on top, stand it up, and then choose which one we wanted, have all the rest leaning up there, and then choose which recipe we wanted to stand up on the front. However, these are all far too heavy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my cards in. I'm going to put them that way up because it coordinates better, and then when we pick out the card we want, we'll just have that on top, and then it will sit there with the recipe on top. You don't have to touch it with your mucky hands, because let's face it, you may have juice or spice or whatever on your hands as you're cooking, so it will sit up nice and proud for you to be able to read. So that was my project. I hope you liked it. Obviously the cards in the box wasn't the main aim. It was the DSP, of which I think we have got plenty of sorts on here from the same pack, and I think it is a really pretty box. Please check out the other videos. I'm sorry for running out of video and it going all wrong. I apologise about that. That is a silly mistake. I'll try not to do it again. So I hope you enjoy everybody else's videos as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.